Good evening. I just carried out 6.5 gallons worth of water. The bottles all hold a gallon, and my watering can there holds about 1.5 gallons. And it's time to water plants. We got some rain, but it was kind of spotty all day. So they really need to get some water. See how the leaves are starting to droop a little bit? Yeah, they're dry. Sweet peas haven't grown much. I mean, they're growing up, but I haven't seen any flowers. Beans are getting wind blowing. That's why you're seeing all this dead stuff. Everything else just needs water. So let's get started. Herb pot. Yeah, it's growing. I've been out cutting about 3 times a week, and it's getting there. But it's time to water. So, water all the way around, front to back, like that. Now with the herb pot, I cannot tell how much water it gets to the bottom because it doesn't have a drain. So I water, let it soak in, and then re-water again. But anything else out here, I water until I see water in the pans. This is leaf lettuce, and in the back there's arugula, and it's really coming up good. Let's get it watered. Okay, I added some water to it, and we'll see how it grows. Little lavender plant, I moved to a different spot because I think it needs more sunlight. Let's give it some water too. Peas and carrots. I've been giving baby a carrot a day. Basically, he just shreds it to death. But I want you to see how tall the peas are. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. My head comes to right there. So they are officially now taller than I am. Broccoli, and down there we've got kale coming up. Let's give it a water. Okay. Mint. Water. And under it has a tin pan. Dill. As you can see, I cut a whole lot of it back, but it's really dry. So it's going to suck up water like crazy. This is radishes. I've had one radish out of the whole planting. Won't be planting those again. Didn't work very well. This is chamomile, and it is dry. So it's going to get a big dose of water. But aren't they pretty? And I have been drying some of those also. This is sweet peas. No flowers. These are the beans. And there are beans in there, but it needs water too. Okay, that was 1.5 gallons worth of water. Now I can fill up from my buckets from these. Okay, that's 1 gallon. Let's grab another one. Another one. This should fill it almost half to the top. And I'll have about half of it left. Okay, it's pretty close to full. And there's about half left. So that'll go in the next round of watering. Everything has pretty much soaked up the water that I put in it. So I'm going to get the beans real quick because what I poured in wasn't enough. Okay, that gave it a lot of water. And I'm going to go back to them and water them some more. None of the pans have any water in, so they're very dry. Okay, herb pot got more water. This is going to get more water. This one I can tell when it's got enough because the water comes off the sides of the wood. Gives a little lavender plant some more water. Get the peas and carrots, more water. Brock and kale, more water. Mint. Okay, there's a little dampness in the bottom of the pan. Radishes and spinach. The chamomile. And the sweet peas. So that's 3 gallons of water now that's been dumped. And when I start seeing water come out into my pans, then I know I watered them deeply enough. Let's take a look and see if we've got water coming out. Yep, we do down here, so those are watered deep enough. Kale and brock, nope. There's a little bit of moisture in the dill. There's a little bit in this one, and this one, and this one. My moisture meter right now is on the fritz. So, and I use that mostly to tell if they need a deep water. You can buy moisture meters at Walmart for like $2.99, $3.99. They're really handy to have. But I'm gonna go back and dump some more water, so I'll be back in a minute. This is my moisture meter, and you can get these at Walmart. You can also get them at some of the garden stores. Right now mine's not working correctly. It got damp and it takes a little bit for them to dry out. But if you look closely, you can see it has numbers 1 through 10. 1 being dry, 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 dry. And up to 3, it's dry. 4 to 7, it's moist, and that's where it should be. And anything past 7 is wet. You don't want your pots soaking wet. You want them moist, and on the high end of moist. But because I live facing west and on 3rd floor, my deck gets very hot. The actual temperature today for Minneapolis, Minnesota was about 74. My deck got to 84, so I've got a 10-degree difference. That's why I water the way I water. But I really try to make sure that they get plenty of water. And normally I don't water with fresh water right out of the tap. I'll take these gallon jugs like this and leave the caps off and set them out so that the contaminants and gases can escape the water. There's chlorine, there's fluoride, there's all this stuff in the water. And when you're trying to grow organically, I really don't want that in my plants, and I don't want it in me or my bird. Rainwater is the best, but it's very hard to come by. So, let's take a look and see if we've got water in the tins. Not that one. That one's got a little bit. That one's got a little bit. This one's got a little bit. Oh my goodness, that broccoli is really sucking it up. Look under here. Oh yeah, the mint's got plenty. I'm not watering the thyme pot anymore. It's not working. I'm not watering the spelt pots because I just want them to dry out. But everything is pretty close to having a good drink. It's been cool today, and it's supposed to be fairly cool tomorrow. But we go back into the miserable heat and humidity Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and possibly next Wednesday. Oh, thrill. So the water bottles will be coming out again. because that makes a huge difference, I think, and it gives everything a fighting chance to grow. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a great evening. Bye.